What's up, what's up, what's up, my fellow Aquarians? Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, and set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And with that being said, guys, today is going to be a reading on what it is you can heal to let love in. Like, I'm not here to predict love for you. This is more about you and healing yourself so that you can bring in the love that it is that you're asking for in your life. Make sure you guys do check out my channel for more content, pick a card readings, other zodiac readings, positivity videos, and so much more. And I've got another thing in the works right now. I'm super excited. I can't bring it to you guys yet. I am learning it, so it's just taking some time to learn this, but I'm super excited about that. Woo, I've got the chills, guys. Like, it just went through me like crazy. I don't know if you guys can see. I got goosebumps everywhere. All right, so there is definitely some information trying to come through for you guys. You guys are getting messages from somebody that's passed. That's what came through so strong right now. So they have an important message for you in regards to your love. And they're saying that you've had a broken heart and that they've known about your broken heart for a very long time. And they've been trying to help you heal it. However, because you've disassociated from love in itself and you're just kind of floating through life right now, they want you to know that they're here to help you re-embrace what love can truly be in your own life. And it's something deeper than you ever could have imagined. Wow, that came through really strong. I haven't had that for anybody else, but for you guys, it came through really strong. But let's get into the reading and see what comes out. Yeah, so what messages do you have for Aquarius in regards to healing to let love in? This is Aquarius, the collective. So what messages do you have for Aquarius, the collective, to let love in? The energy that was coming in is very masculine. So it could be a masculine sign, whether that's a fire sign or an air sign. Or it could have been somebody that was like a father figure to you. Some sort of father figure. It could have been a grandfather, an uncle, a brother, somebody you really looked up to that's passed on, that's coming through. It was so strong. It just hit me right at the beginning of the reading. Crazy. Okay. So what messages do you have for Aquarius for healing to let love in, about love to heal so that love can come in? This is Aquarius, the collective. What messages do you have for Aquarius to let love in, to heal, to have love in their lives? What messages do you have for Aquarius, source? All right. Okay. Let's see what comes out, Aquarius. What messages do you have for Aquarius? Okay, coming out strong already. What other messages do you have for Aquarius? Okay. So your energy coming in. What other messages do you have for Aquarius? Okay, these two want to come out, so I'm going to take them. So I'm assuming that's a clarifying card for that one. I was going to draw clarifying cards, but yeah, okay, so we've got the Magician coming in, Gemini or Aries energy coming in, other Aquarius energy. Let's see what's going on here, guys. Okay, we have the the 9 of Wands in the reverse, okay? The 7 of Swords in the reverse, the 10 of Swords in the reverse, and the 6 of Swords in the reverse. Wow, okay, you guys have been in it. Yeah. Yeah, alright. There's a lot of manipulation around you right now. Let me get a clarifying card for this 9 of Wands, please. May I please have a clarifying card for this 9 of Wands? One card, please. May I please have a clarifying card for this 9 of Wands? Don't be afraid of what's going to come out either. This is, again, this is to heal your broken heart. We have a lot of air cards coming out, so definitely focus on your heart chakra. Let's see. Whoa, okay. Thank you. Look. Man, it's been a huge transformational period for a lot of the signs. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, Sagittarius, a Gemini, another Aquarius. Gemini energy coming through heavy. Let's see. Okay, we've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, alright. I'm so sorry. I just want to say that first of all, Aquarius. Like, I'm so sorry it's coming through so strong. Very sad energy here. Very, like, defeated energy. It feels like everything feels hopeless. You want to manifest some kind of good in your life, but what you're not seeing is that you're manifesting manipulative energies into your life because there's a hole in your heart. And it's like you've had to start so many things over again. I feel like you guys have had a lot of relationships in your life, whether they're family situationships, friendships, or romance. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, there's been a lot of them. And I'm not here to judge. Like, I'm not saying you guys are promiscuous or anything like that. That's not the energy that's coming in at all. This is literally like a lot of connections that you've dealt with, and you've had to start over again and again and again and again. It's like once you start to build with somebody, it's like something happens and they walk away and there's a huge imbalance. It's like I feel like you guys have given so much. You've been there for a person so much, and you're like offered your heart to them and they didn't want to take it. And it's happened time and time again. And it's like what you're missing is that these people that are coming into your lives are mirrors of something that you lost when you were a child. It's like you gave so much love when you were a child, and that's why it's so easy for you to disassociate. But depending on what your rising and your moon is, you keep coming back. I feel like some of you guys have a moon or rising in Cancer. Okay? I also feel like you may have a moon or rising in Scorpio. And I'm also getting a fire sign with a moon or rising. Okay? And that's very specific for some of you guys. But again, it's just that there's this energy that's coming in that it's like you guys keep going back because of your natal chart. It has to do with part of your natal chart. Like that's coming through so strong here. And the thing is that it's like you keep getting lost in these causes that you think are good, but they're not. It's just repeating the past. And so it feels like a failure every time. And this is heartbreak, right? This is sheer heartbreak. And unfortunately, I hate to say that you've manifested this, but you have manifested this because there was somebody that was a father figure in your life before. That's why the I'm sorry came through. This person is saying I'm sorry because they manipulated you for a very long time. And they want you to know that they understand what it is that they brought into your life now. I say, like, I kept getting like a father figure, like a very masculine figure, very manipulative energy. This person could have been a Gemini, Sagittarius. They could have been a Scorpio, or Cancer, or an Aries. They didn't have to be, but that's the energy that's definitely coming in. And they saw you as this person who would just keep giving them love. And the reason that they manipulated you is because they themselves had a broken heart. They themselves had a broken heart, and they just want you to know that like they don't want you to keep living the same lie that they lived. They don't want you to feel emotionally exhausted anymore. They don't want you to be out of balance, out of sorts with yourself. Like, it's like they're seeing their mistakes live on through you because you embodied that so much when you were a child. Like, you wanted their love so much that you did everything for this person. And it's like what they didn't understand was that they were leaving their legacy with you, which was actually their decisions and their choices. It's not a real legacy. It's just an old thought pattern. It's an old way of being. And they're so sorry. They don't know how to tell you what happened in their own past. They never did. They never knew how to tell you that somebody broke their heart. And not just anybody, right? This is not just anybody that broke their heart. This was the person they thought they were going to spend life with. And now they see that you can't even bring anybody into your life that's worthy of your energy because you've basically surrendered to this broken heart. You've surrendered to this energy that's around you. And it's like, it's not that you're not strong, because you are. Like, we have Leo energy coming in here. A lot of Scorpio energy coming in as well. It's not that you're not strong. It's that this is your transformation that's coming, and it's like they're trying to help you transition out of repeated bad relationships and one-sided love. I had no idea these cards were underneath here. I just now saw them. And so it's like you're having this repeated bad luck in relationships, and it's like you're the one that's giving out all the love, and it's like they're not they don't want this anymore. They don't want this for you. They want your cup to be full. They want you to be the one that's filling up your cup. But right now, all you can think about is this hurt and heartbreak from the past. Like, you're the only one that's really gotten any cups cards in this reading about love. And so they're asking you to move forward into a time of neutrality with yourself and learning how to love yourself and to build up for yourself and to find the truth of who you are and seek that to move forward into your future and not to live their mistakes over again. It's not that you're living a mistake. It's that you don't know how to live another way because this person manipulated you very much. They controlled you in some way. Whether that was trying to gain your love and controlling you, it's like, I just hear that I didn't mean what happened, and I wish that it was different. I wish I could have shown you what real love is now that I know what it is, but I didn't know. Like, this is interesting. This has not happened in any of the other readings, Aquarius, but this is so strong. Like, it's coming through so strong here. This person is miserable seeing you miserable. They want nothing but the best for you. And yet they know that you're completely exhausted from this situation and you've surrendered to this exhaustion thinking that this is literally the way your life is meant to be. I'm always going to get stuck in this endless cycle of love, this endless cycle of upset, this endless cycle of distrust and nobody loving me back. Like, that's what I hear. It's like nobody loves me back. These people manipulate me so they get what they want and then they walk away. And the reason for that is because you're reliving this person's manipulation to you. They saw you as the Queen of Cups. They saw you as the Queen of Cups in the upright. And they were jealous that you had so much to offer. That's what I'm saying. Like, your moon or your rising, maybe in a water sign or an earth sign. It's very feminine. Like, you had this loving energy about you, Aquarius. And again, you don't have to have that in your natal chart. You could just exhibit those personalities, right? Which we all do. And so what happened is this person saw you as this Queen of Cups in the upright, and they didn't like that. It made them jealous because they said, how could you have so much love to give when you don't know what a broken heart is? Let me manipulate you so that I can break your heart. And they weren't doing it consciously. I don't want you guys to think like to blame this person. They were doing it subconsciously because you reminded them of themselves when they were young. Before the world showed its dirty side. Before the world showed its truth. The emphasis on dirty. Like, I have a very sharp pain in the top of my head, just above my forehead on my on my left side. It's like because of this love that they harbored within themselves, it got them into trouble and they feel like it was their fault. And what they're realizing now that they've passed into the ether is that it never was anybody's fault. It's just that they were living the same thing that their ancestors were living, and now you're living it too. Right? And in living this, it's like learning how to transform and to get beyond this, allow the death of this situation to happen. For them, they had to actually pass into the ether. Again, this is so specific to some of you guys. It's like passing into the ether and not having what you need to move forward. And this person is so sorry about that. And they see that you've surrendered to this. Like, your swords cards, you're stuck in your head. You're already an air sign dealing with the heartbreak of being an air sign with a broken heart. And this has been manifested in your life. And they don't want you to live in this anymore. They want you to grow beyond this and go back to being this Queen of Cups who is capable of controlling her emotions and controlling that fear that's in her life, controlling that upset that's in her life, and controlling her intuition. Like, you guys are already intuitive beings. You guys are depicted by the star sign, which is showing that you guys are intuitive beings. But can you really like re-embrace that and forgive this person so that you can step up into your strength? And that's what they want to know. Can you forgive me to release the bonds that we have in this life so that you can grow into something that you're truly meant to become? Because right now it's like you're fighting this transformation, because it's easier to wallow in this pity, and they don't want you to do that anymore. They don't want you to be in that energy anymore. They want you to find self-love. They want you to find your truth. They want you to become stronger because of what you've been through and complete this cycle and find balance within yourself and find love within your own heart and be in love with yourself. They want that. They want you to be better than they were. They want you to be better than they were. And that's, they're brokenhearted seeing that you're living their lie. That's what it is. Let's get some oracle advice. This was a weird one, actually. I'm glad it came through. Like, I'm really glad that this came through, but it's a lot deeper than what I was expecting. May I please have some oracle guidance for Aquarius? But they love you. Like, they want you to know that even though they couldn't show love in the now, in this reality, they want you to know that they do love you. They love you deeper than they ever knew was possible. And like, it's interesting because we got clouds on the bottom. This is your energy, right? Shapeshifter is definitely your energy. You guys are like the trendsetters. And I think that's what made them so jealous, is that no matter what, like, you were still always able to command attention just by you being you. This is a very masculine energy coming in. Yeah, look, we've got strategy, red fox, clever, number 3, an angel. This is somebody that's chosen to walk with you in the afterlife, even if it makes you upset. This person cares about you so much. They want to see you do good. They want to see you succeed. They want to see you become what they never could. And they want you to be true to you. They don't want you to live their upsets anymore, because they don't think it's fair. They don't think it's fair. Okay, let me get this one here. They want you to love yourself. Like, the main thing about this is transforming into really loving yourself and seeing yourself as a being deserving of love. They want this one. Because you are. You are, Aquarius. Like, you're somebody who's worthy of love. You know, we've got this forest card here, breathe. This is about letting go. I think that this has triggered you a lot because this person set so many bad examples in your life. And it's interesting, I've never noticed this before, but there's these white birds flying in this picture. They're very small, if you can see them there. I don't know if you guys can see them. Let me see if that'll focus on there. But it's just saying, like, they're with you. So if you ever find feathers, it's them reminding you that they're walking this journey with you. It's like, without the trees, right? There's a lot of synergy coming through here. Again, your heart chakra, they're reminding you to heal your heart. And this is saying that whenever you get into those emotional situations where your emotions are ruling you, just remember to take time out to breathe. You know, if you're not breathing, you're in the fight or flight mode. And you're trying to fight to flee. And they don't want you to flee anymore. They want you to face this head on because you're so strong and you're so much stronger than you could have ever imagined. And what they're trying to remind you is that this energy is something that they gave to you to manifest. It's not something that you would have normally manifested if you hadn't grown up with this manipulation in your life. And that's what they want you to remember. It's like, whenever that arises, begin to breathe. And when you take those deep breaths, you'll actually find clarity. They're helping you build a strategy to get out of this. There's inspiration that's coming to you, Aquarius. And they're helping you to build a strategy to help invite this love in. Look at this beautiful red umbrella here. It's like they're keeping you sheltered from the madness that has been created because of this emotional burden that has been passed on to you. Again, this is a pattern that you lived as a child and you're reliving it now as an adult, as a young adult, as an adolescent, whatever your age is, it doesn't matter. You're living it again. And they're telling you how clever you really are. Like, you're so clever, you're so smart. And now you need to build this strategy with them. Allow the creativity to flow so that they can reopen you and ground you back into this world so that you can ground yourself into the world. And see, look, you've got this beautiful bright light that's coming through here. It's like shining the light on your truth that's being clever. Allowing you to speak your truth, that's being clever. This card has to do with connecting you to the ground and at the same time speaking with your truth, which is why when you open your heart up, you're going to be able to form a beautiful bridge to where your heart's going to shine forward and your intuition is going to come through straight to your heart, down into the grounded reality, and you're not going to have to deal with this emotional anguish anymore that you've been through. And I'm so sorry that you've had to deal with this, Aquarius. This is so heavy. But this person wants you to know, like, whoever this is, this could be somebody that maybe you don't remember, and maybe you do. But there was a lot that they put on you as a child. They're so specific that this was as a child. Whoever this person is, this again, masculine energy. It could be a woman who is a masculine sign, very masculine by trait, but it could very well be that father figure. Again, this is like a fatherly figure coming through. And then we've got the number 7 card. It says the only thing that is real is love. It says shift your focus back to love. Look at this beautiful card. Like, they want you to focus back on what's real, and that's love. Like, that's what they realized when they passed away, was that the only thing that mattered was love. It wasn't about manipulation, because in the 3D, they thought that it was about manipulating to get what they wanted. And now they've been shown that the only thing that ever really mattered was real love, was love. To open your heart. This is connected to your solar plexus chakra too. It says, the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. You may have been conditioned, right? Again, that conditioning coming through. Clarification here. To dwell on problems. It is important to remember that true reality is love. Choose to take a deep breath. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy about these cards. And focus on what is true. What did I say? Speaking your truth. Negativity will disappear when you affirm, everything is okay when I choose love. There are many things that you can do to shift into a more loving flow. Work at having healthy and encouraging conversations with yourself and others. Squash any negative inner dialogue and notice the positive aspects and people in your life. Be realistic about what is going on in your life. Yes, only love is real, but there is sadness, depression, doubt, worry, and anger. This person passed on their sadness to you, and that's what you're feeling right now. Says this card is about finding balance in your life. Did I say you're in balance? Oh, Source came in and said, I got you. So the challenging times are not overwhelming, and you are able to remember that love is at the core of everything. The dominant imagery of this card could represent the tree of life, rooted in the earth and extending towards heaven. When you are having a human experience, it can appear that you are alone. Yet in the heavenly realm, we are all one and love prevails. This person is coming to you from the ether. I said this is somebody that's coming to speak to you, Aquarius. There are multiple images in this card that symbolize peace, love, and support. Find and meditate on something that you are optimistic about. So whatever brings you happiness, really meditate on that, and they'll help bring you some inspiration. Again, we've got white birds here saying they're here protecting you. White birds in this card saying they're protecting you, right? So whenever you see a feather, that's from this person, whoever this person is to you. We have Call of the Dancing Crane, another bird coming through, right? Number 4, talking about finding your inner stability, right? Stability comes from within. Now, these cards are beautiful. I'm going to read this to you. These are longer than the normal ones that I have, but their meanings are gorgeous. It says, Dancing crane moves through waters and muddy marsh with elegance and grace. The mating call and dance of the crane is full of beautiful movement and flow. There are times when the astral waters of our emotional life become stagnant and will benefit from healing movement, grace, and beauty of the dancing crane. The call of the dancing crane is a reminder that sound can be healing too. This is particularly so when your thoughts, beliefs, and emotional patterns do not support you living in the spiritual destiny you were born to live in. Right? Again, bringing us up to that reminder that this is something that's not serving you, okay? Have you ever felt like you were a different person on holidays or when you were traveling? This is because you are free of the astral gravity that you usually live within on a day-to-day basis. The astral plane is like glue. When we put enough energy into our energy of habit into thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and stories from our past that condition how we interpret current life experiences, we can get stuck in the astral gravity, unable to let go of ways of thinking and reacting, even if we really wish to do so. Right? Again, this is like you finding the energy and courage to transform yourself out of this person's belief pattern that they put on you. This is not your truth. What you're feeling is not your truth. When we are in a different environment, we often have a chance to create fresh habits and beliefs, which is why a holiday and travel can be so refreshing and inspiring. Sometimes, however, that is not practical, and we need healing to break through the muddy stagnation of old thoughts and beliefs right now. As we grow spiritually, we can outgrow our astral conditioning. Just like sifting mud out of the water, we can move freely and gracefully like the dancing crane. If we accept healing energy to help us filter through our psychological programs so that our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions can create new habits and patterns more aligned with what we would like to experience in our lives. These filtered energies can become more powerful than old stories about life that no longer support us in living according to our spiritual light. What did I say? Like, this person is from your past and they put this on you. Healing the astral waters can require great patience, persistence, and application to be achieved. The dancing crane uses dance and sound to thrive, and you are encouraged to use movements such as dance or yoga, or sacred sounds such as chanting mantras or healing names of the divine such as Kuan Yin, dancing crane goddess, to support your healing. You may intuitively feel that movement in a physical sense to a different location, such as going for a walk or a drive through to a different park or beach, might help you. If you've been feeling that you need to move to a different location, change situations in your life, or connect with new groups of people with whom you feel more inspiration, then this oracle is confirming this intuition, encouraging you to embrace these changes in your life. You're being guided by the grace of Kuan Yin through the healing vibration of the call of the dancing crane to stop believing in your own stories, your old habits and patterns, and to realize that they are simply astral conditioning. There is no higher truth to them than this. You are allowed to change them. You can choose to cultivate any thoughts, beliefs, and interpretations of experiences that you like. That's why this person's coming through so strong. They want you to realize that you're living what they thought was truth, not what is your truth. Conditioning. Sometimes we are graced with divine assistance, which helps our astral healing happen more quickly and easily. That's why this person's here. They're helping you get through this. We still need our affirmations to change our thoughts and let go of old stories about our self-worth, abundance, health, relationships, judgments of ourselves or others. Yet, with divine blessings, it is like we get a hand lifting us up to our out of our old ways until we learn to stand in a new vibration on our own. If you are being asked to allow her assistance to you now, she might come to you in meditation, through a healing session, or in a dream. You may see her as the crane goddess or hear music and sound that uplifts you into a new vibration. You may feel her guidance in the urge to create a vision board, to say affirmations or a mantra, and a desire to dance or do yoga. Allow her to guide you to the perfect way for you to receive her divine blessing and help, so that your affirmations, your vision board made of inspiring images that you love, or your choices to interpret incoming data as evidence that the universe loves and helps you to become more powerful than the pull of your past. This is amazing. This is amazing information. This is somebody that's coming to you from the death. They came to you because they died. They passed away from this plane, and they're so adamant that this is not who you are. They're so sad and sorry for the way that they treated you, Aquarius, and they want you to know that they see you now for who you are. Look, even in this, like, look at this child's hand gripping this person's finger. Like, here you have, it's not even a couple. Like, this is brothers here. Kids. There's so many kids on this. Like, there's so much energy on this card showing that this person was a parental figure to you of some sorts, or somebody that you looked up to and admired. And they want you to know that they don't want you to live this anymore. They're asking you to dance right on out of this and start to celebrate yourself and celebrate the truth of who you are and get that healing moving, because you're so worthy of something different in your life than what you've been living. Look, connecting with your crown chakra, your heart chakra, your throat chakra, your solar plexus chakra. Again, that energy of letting the fire flow through you and ground you back into this earth. You have something so beautiful that is you, Aquarius, and you are worthy of love. This is what I have for you. Thank you so much. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, set that notification bell down below. And until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow Aquarians, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other again, mwah, peace out. I love y'all. Bye.